Hello guys, this is Andrew from the EotW team, and I am here today to teach you just a little bit about the main menu. This wonderful list of stuff that doesn't have hotkeys apparently. Though I'm pretty sure that they will implement the hotkeys later. You can go into configurations and change them, although some are set in stone, like these for instance. And you have other options that you can change as well. First of all, let's start with the attributes, which has all your skill points and your resistances and your other things like that, like strength and attack and defense. Then you have your gear. This is basically where you equip things. It's very kind of dry, although it does have a lot more slots than a lot of other MMOs, I do have to say. Next is your actions and traits, and to equip and unequip, you have to select on the bar you would like to equip it to. Like so. You can change which profession you are currently in. Say I wanted to go to sword, I have no skills in sword. Let's go back to hand, and there's all my skills again. Next up is point allotment. This is where you go to spend your points. You get 5 points per level and 5 resistances per level, in which you can spend on anything you find relevant. Like so. Next you have inventory, where it shows all of your items. You can hold up to 100 items in your bag. While this seems a lot, this can get very cumbersome, especially with how many equipables you can carry out at one point in time. Crystals, I have no idea what these are used for yet, but I'll be sure to let you know later on in one of our later videos. Here's how much gil you have. And all these other ones I have absolutely no idea how to use. You can, from this screen, recruit party members and search for players. This is basically just your friends list and your ignore list. And in Link Shell, I haven't been instructed on that quite yet. Nor retainer list, although map is quite self-explanatory. Right now I'm out just outside of Gridania, and this is basically where you do a lot of your questing just to begin with. It's very cryptic, and you will need the map later on. These link pearls are actually really cool. Your link pearls are what NPCs give you for quests, and if you click on them when this icon in your top right of your screen begins to glow, they will give you tips on your quest, or say they have guild leaves for you to choose from, and you can turn in your quests at that point in time. Teleport, you can use anima to teleport to any of these major locations. Let's go back to my menu and return. I can return to camp. Let's do that right now. Alright, here you go guys. Alright, support desk. I'm not quite sure what this is, although it does look more like an FAQ or a report a problem type thing. But that is the entire main menu. And let's move on to the UI. Each of these widgets can be moved, like the mini-map, or these bars up here. You also have, when you're near an interactable item, you can click on these icons, any of these that appear here, and choose to initiate or activate them. There's a button down here that readies you for combat and puts you in passive mode. though you only regain HP and MP in passive mode. So be careful about using this. You can also use the F key to ready yourself. Any of these bars can be moved, like I said before. You can also target yourself using them. Here are your emotes. Let's go with welcome. Got a little too close there, didn't I? Alright, let's try that again. Very surprised, aren't you? Just by pressing the spacebar, you can type something like EotW. It's all the news you need. All the opinion you need. There we go. But that's pretty much it. As for the widgets and the user interface, has to go. Next video, I will either get into combat or create a gathering class to begin walking through that sort of path. I have yet to encounter a vendor in which sells me items in which to change into a disciple of the land. So I am going to start out as one instead. Now, just a little quick tidbit: you can target using the mouse or tab button, and you can also move around while using the WSAD, and also using the IJKL keys to look around and move, which I find myself to be using quite often. Alright, that's about all the time I have for right now. Gotta go do some things. So tune in next time, and I will teach you a little bit more about this confusing and wonderful world.